or the courthouse. Don't do that. But, I mean, if it was activists who were really angry at the government poisoning the water and extreme things, you know, take extreme actions, I could see people doing that, though I think it's bad because it'll backfire and taxpayers got to pay to remove it. I mean, don't do it. But to spray paint people's houses and cars, this is outrageous and wrong, and I believe it's provocateur action. Here is the local newscast out of Mill Creek Township.
He spent the day cleaning up a big mess. Red spray paint covering homes, cars, and driveways. Fox 43's Jamie Garland has this story from Mill Creek Township to explain how a website is involved with the vandalism.
Why? Why did you do that? You know, what are you going to gain out of it?
Those are questions many people in Newmanstown, Lebanon County are asking after finding their property covered in red spray paint.
All right, and pause. Back it up to the start again. We'll come back and play the rest of it. Did you hear that? How a website is involved. The implication is, I mean, if somebody went out and sprayed Coca-Cola or somebody went and sprayed NASA on people's private property, would it be NASA or Coca-Cola's fault? We have always called for not messing with private property and hanging little paper signs in legal areas where folks are already hanging signs. That is in the posting we put up, and everybody knows that. And so now this has been done. Let's go out to break with it from the start again. Here it is.
County community spent the day cleaning up a big mess. Red spray paint covering homes, cars, and driveways. Fox 43's Jamie Garland has this story from Mill Creek Township to explain how a website is involved with the vandalism.
Why? Why did you do that? You know, what are you going to gain out of it?
Those are questions many people in Newmanstown, Lebanon County are asking after finding their property covered in red spray paint.
Well, I went for a walk this morning and I started seeing graffiti on different buildings and on concrete.
The graffiti found over a 2-block area along an alley behind West Main Street. The words send a specific message that some might call conspiracy theories. No fluoride in water.
All right, we'll be right back.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship, body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Alex Jones here with urgent information concerning TrendsResearch.com. The Trends Journal distills the voluminous ongoing research of the Trends Research Institute into a concise, readily accessible form. By tracking 300 separately defined domestic and international trends, the Trends Journal establishes the connections that others fail to see or misinterpret. Gerald Salente's Trends Journal allows you to anticipate change, recognize the implications, and take protective strategies. Individual readers from every walk of life can put the Trends Journal Trends Forecast and Trends Analysis to practical use. Extra information to keep you well informed throughout the year. When any current event of major social, economic, or political significance occurs, Trends Journal notifies its subscribers of their implications. When you subscribe to the Trends Journal, you'll also receive Trends Alerts. Visit trendsresearch.com today. That's trendsresearch.com. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. This information is too important to wait.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. It's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Frame-ups are as old as civilization and humanity itself. Remember the lady when a few days before the election who got caught carving a swastika on her face? And the police noticed that well, it wasn't a swastika, it was a letter B. And the police noticed that it was backwards for Barack Obama. And then she later admitted that she'd done it. And other people have been caught. I was thinking about swastikas because so many groups have been caught painting swastikas on their own churches or synagogues or dorm buildings for sympathy. I mean, there's been so many cases of this over and over again, and I've noticed they always do it to make it look real haphazard and almost misspelled or jumbled. It's like the anthrax letters that were all written strange and misspelled, and then the FBI said that it wasn't weaponized anthrax, it was garden variety, and it turned out it was a U.S. government super strain, previously unknown, that was so advanced it would take hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars of equipment just to miniaturize it. And then they tried to charge 3 different people with it and set them up, and finally they grabbed a worker, and he committed suicide in their custody. So he couldn't fight back and speak out against them. There's so many cases of this. And looking at this, I really think that this is probably somebody doing this to make Infowars.com look bad. We certainly know that we check our messages here every day. We've gotten better and better about it, and I haven't been contacted by this news station. They're just up there implying that, how is a website involved? Implying that I'm telling people to go spray paint Infowars.com on people's private property. I don't even say spray paint it on government buildings. I have repeatedly said, don't do anything illegal. Number one, it's illegal. Number two, it makes us look bad. Less than a 10% chance this was teenage kids who are dumber than a box of rocks. But why wouldn't they go to the courthouse? Why wouldn't they do it to police cars, which they shouldn't do? So we've got the woman carving, Barack Obama on herself and being caught to blame it on black people, saying that 2 black males did it to her. We've got black groups caught doing it, saying whites did it to them. Jewish groups caught doing it. I mean, this is just ongoing. And it's a microcosm of what intelligence agencies do, what individuals do, and smaller groups do, governments do, but on a grander scale. So here's the rest of this newscast that's demonizing us, so we're playing it here to analyze it and defend ourselves. Here it is.
I walked this morning, and I started seeing graffiti on different buildings and on concrete.
The graffiti found over a 2-block area along an alley behind West Main Street. The words send a specific message that some might call conspiracy theories. No fluoride in water. Vaccines poison souls, learn the truth. Just a few of the phrases written in red along with a website address, Infowars.com. The website is Alex Jones, Infowars.com, because there is a war on for your mind. You can see one of the featured articles is about fluoride in water, and also under sections there's one called Big Brother.
The message they were purveying didn't seem to me that it needed to be displayed on somebody's property.
I know my garage is not in a very good shape, but you still didn't have to do it.
Find another way to change your venue. This is not the way to go about it.
Well, that's just incredible. That's where the clip cuts off. That's just incredible. They imply, there's no other way to see that that my website has done it. And oh, look, it does have a message about fluoride. And they didn't tell you that when you click on that, it shows a PDF flyer we made that says there's poison in the tap water. Please post this flyer only in legal and lawful areas or hand it out to your friends and family. Here are some fluoride facts. And then we tell you that the Union of EPA scientists have come out and said that fluoride is deadly poison and increasing cancer. I mean, that's my right as an American, and it's very effective to put these up in legal and lawful areas and to give them to people. It is ineffective and horrible to go around spray painting this on people's houses and cars. And I think it's a staged event, and the way that newscast did that, I mean, look what happened with the Pittsburgh situation. Within 2 hours of Richard Poplawski shooting those 3 cops because his mother was trying to kick him out of the house because his pit bulls were soiling her carpet, the media said he did it because of me. Then we searched his name. There he was on dozens of websites, including mine, attacking me because I'm against violence. And they said in the news, and I forced retractions in 5 different papers, that I got him to do it. And they're telling cops that I'm telling people to go out and kill them. A national news story within 2 hours, and they're claiming he did it for me with no evidence. And they had to retract. And now this has happened in the same area, the same region. I believe this is as staged as the other events. And it just shows you the type of dirty tricks we're facing, and God knows more of this is going to happen, so pray for us. And don't let them stop your activism. Post flyers in legal places, give them to people, post them at work, post them in other areas where under common law you see other signs for garage sales, or, you know, I was driving through town and saw a Walgreens sign out on the side of the road, stuck in the medium, which I think under state law you're not even supposed to do. It can be on the side of the road, but not in the middle. So don't even do what Walgreens does or what their worker did. Don't stick it in the middle of the road. Stick it on the side. Legal, lawful areas. You want to blow up the flyer, you know, make political yard signs out of it with a stake. You know, that's your right to do it, and it'll have a big effect and get people talking. But I saw this sign, you know, get your flu shot, after they've already suspended the flu shots months ago and admitted they're causing a 10-fold increase in seizures and Guillain-Barré, especially in under 5-year-olds. So it's okay for Walgreens to put their take your flu shot signs up off their property. I saw this out by Lakeway outside Austin this weekend. It's okay for politicians to put their signs up. I saw a story yesterday where there's a community ordinance in a town. And, in fact, guys, reprint it for me. I know it was in the stack, but I'll never find it. Where the guy had a Gadsden flag, and you're allowed to fly flags, football flags, American flags, your state flag. But they're saying, well, we're not going to let you have a Gadsden flag because it's a Tea Party flag. It's a bad flag. That's like Facebook. Facebook running around taking down websites that have the Gadsden flag. They are afraid of this information. And so because they're counter-striking with these type of provocateur actions, we need all of you to do what others have already done and gotten a lot of news attention and caused big debates in towns all over the country.